Witcher 3 is not just the best RPG because of its story and gameplay. It also has deep roots in mythology, mostly Slavic, but also Germanic. Many monsters in the game are inspired by old legends from Central Europe. I grew up in Czech Republic next to Poland, where the game was made, and we share many of these myths. That's why I decided to make a series about Witcher monsters, where I explain where they come from and what inspired them, from the view of someone who grew up with these stories. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Drowners are basic enemy monsters in the game. They belong to the necrophage category. They are muted, reminded dead bodies, created by magic or corrupted nature. They stay near water and can be dangerous in larger groups. But did you know that the concept of drowners is very strong in Slavic mythology, especially in countries like Poland, Russia, Ukraine, the Czech Republic where I live, and also Slovakia? Each country has a slightly different version, but they all describe dark water creatures that kill. In Central Europe, we have many small ponds, dams and reservoirs, and because alcohol is often consumed here, many people drown every year after falling into water on their way back from the pub. In Poland, the drowner is called topilec, the spirit of someone who drowned. It is said to be created from suicides, drunk people, or those who died a violent death in water. But this is not only version of water creature. In Czech Republic, the most famous one is called vodník, a green little man who lives in ponds, drowns people, and keeps their soul in jars. He appears in many books, fairy tales and stories. The most famous horror book about dark creatures in Czech Republic is called Kytice, the bouquet in English, written by Czech writer Karel Jaromír Erben. It contains very dark and brutal stories. One of them is about a water spirit, vodník. A young girl goes to the lake and the vodník pulls her underwater. He forces her to become his wife. They have a child together, but the girl wants to visit her mother. The vodník lets her go, but warns her to return. When she doesn't come back, he gets angry and comes to the shore. The story ends in tragedy. If you visit ponds in Czech Republic, Poland or Slovakia, you can sometimes find statues or wooden figures of vodníks. Some even have their own local legends. For example, Blatenský pond has stories about a vodník who drowned people that didn't respect nature. Rosenberg pond has legend about hidden treasure and underwater tunnels. Quick request, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do it now. You'll get more unique videos on topics most creators don't cover in depth, and it helps me grow the community. Thank you so much. Swamps, ponds and lakes in the Witcher world looks very similar to real Slavic landscapes. Water also has special meaning in Slavic culture. It often symbolizes death, cleansing and a border between worlds. Water is seen as a gateway to the supernatural. Drowners in the game are of course adapted for the Witcher story. Here are some pictures where I can show you how traditional Slavic water spirits like vodník usually looks in folklore. In Witcher 3, you often find coins or armor pieces near drowners, a hint that can attack people near water. This is similar to vodníks, who drowned people and kept their souls. Water is the domain of spirits. In Slavic fairy tales, fire, iron or blessing are used to protect against them, which the game reflects with Geralt's silver sword and the Igni sign working well against drowners. It's possible that vodník and topilec are different beings, but maybe not. In mythology, their creatures often blend together, creating different versions of variations over time. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to check out some others. I'd really appreciate a subscribe, like or comment where you can tell me what interests you or share something cool about the topic. Take care and see you next time.